Good evening, all. It is, don't mind me, it's Thursday night. It is July the 2nd. It's a lovely evening and day and afternoon, and it was just an outstanding July 2nd all around. I hope that you are also doing well wherever you are, whether you are out on the lake in East Tennessee, or whether you are next door and you are sleeping off a tequila party from earlier today, or I don't know, wherever you are, outside of the, whatever ocean or sea, and that you're doing well. We have a kind of a half request and a half dedication here for you tonight. As always, please, if you are into this, like, subscribe, forward, comment, request, and contribute. Still some slots left and still some spaces left, so please listen and make sure that you are subscribed, because when we get to the end of this, if there are things down the road that happen that occur to me and they get sent out, they probably will not be emailed out. So I ask of you that you do get on your computer and look at the thing and then hit the subscribe button. Because that makes it easier for you. You don't necessarily have to get those emails down the road if something else comes up, and then it makes me feel good. It puts a little fuzzy place in the heart that is just below the shirt that says "My boss is an asshole," which it currently is not the case, but it's just a great shirt. Sorry, this is also a children's channel apparently, because YouTube rules. Who knew? But yeah, so a little dedicational request is from Tim, who mentions that Mr. Johnny Mandel died the other day at age 94, and among other things, Johnny Mandel is the composer to the theme song for one of my all-time favorite movies, which was then a 12, 13 year running long, 11 year running long television theme song, which is "Suicide is Painless," the theme from MASH, or M star A star S star H, depending on how you look at it. And the very, very, very cool thing is that I got to meet the person about whom the song is, Mr. John Shuck, down in Franklin, Tennessee, who just turned 80 in February and is an outstanding person and performer. He was Painless in the movie MASH, and so the song was about him and about a crisis that he was going through as Painless Pole the dentist, and what led to this attempt on his life. So as always, please do remember that we are glad you're here, and cheers to you all. And to Mr. Mandel, to Mr. Altman, and to Mr. Shuck, and to Mr. Coggin. Says, through early morning fog I see visions of the things to be, pains that are withheld from me. I realize and I can see suicide is painless, brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. Game of life is hard to play, I'm gonna lose it anyway. Losing card I'll someday lay. This is all I have to say. Suicide is painless, it brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. Sort of time will pierce our skin, it doesn't hurt when it begins, but as it works its way on in, the pain grows stronger, watch it grin. Suicide suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. Brave man once requested me to answer questions that are key. Is it to be or not to be? And I replied, oh, why ask me? Hey, suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. And you can do the same thing if you please. Chopper sounds fade in. And for those of you in the in the hashtag if you know crowd, I offer also that Gaylor food is painful, and your stomach won't remain full. You can bet your life that sure as hell ain't beef. So a little American renegade cinema from the 70s, a little TV, a little local theater scene from here in the Nashville area, a little Swanee dining hall memory from the 80s, and a little, no, a lot. I hope you will. Number Night 102 here. We do hope that you are doing well. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember that we are now back in we're back in phase 2 here in the Nashville area, because people just couldn't help but crowd into lower Broadway bars and get all frock-cocked and crazy down there on lower Broad, and because let's just say that we have a current health crisis in the world, and here in Nashville his name is Steve Smith. So if Steve Smith is out there and you feel that that is libel or slander, or if this is communist Russia or puts you behind a Berlin Wall, then please, by all means, look me up. I will punch you in your face in front of your family. In the meantime, for the rest of you, cheers and have a lovely evening. And I hope that you are all well, and I hope that you join us again on Friday night, which will be number 103. And who knows what that is? Perhaps it'll be a happier occasion than the passing of Johnny Mandel. And in the meantime, love to you all. Good night.